Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Great Uncle Pixel Show. I'm your host, Great Uncle Pixel, and I make video games. You with me so far? Good, good, good. Ha! So, as you recall, or maybe not, but last time, what I did was I fixed all the bugs I could find in my little program. In my little space game of space. I don't know what it thinks I'm, what window it thinks I'm on. Okay. Eyeballs, huh? I'm going to put eyeballs on my screen. Extra eyeballs. Hang on a second. Okay, no. Good. So as you recall, last time I added some power-ups. None of which are falling now. There's one.
Bluebird _ songster.
It's Grunkle Pixel!
Yay. It's Grunkle Pixel time.
It's Grunkle Pixel time. It's Welcome, Bluebird Songster. It is indeed Grunkle Pixel time.
Bluebird _ songster.
Oh, that's
said.
Interesting.
Oh, your eyes are jumping around.
Oh no, my eyes. These eyes. I don't even see my eyes because I'm looking at shooting things. Let's take a look over there. I need to close a few windows here. I really don't have anything open. Okay, I remember what I wanted to do today. It was pretty much, Ooh, hang on a second. Okay, first thing I want to do is minor. Just that you lose all power-ups when you die. Logical. I can turn that off later. I still like this. I still like that I got the power-ups working. I want to do basically two things. Both of them relatively minor. Let me take a look at my eyes jumping around while I'm sitting here shooting things. Hello! Looking at my eyes. Huh, do bouncy things again, I dare you. Eyeballs. 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 Hang on, let me quiet that down. Let me take a look at my eyeballs directly. Hello, eyeballs. No, they seem to be okay. Weird. Whip. Okay. Minimize the wrong window. Great Uncle Pixel still sometimes gets thrown off by this whole streaming thing you kids are into. This Twitch stuff. Your tickety-tocketies. You know, getting older is fun because you can say dumb things like that and people just go, yeah, it makes sense. How do you do, fellow kids? Okay, I don't see the eyes jumping around, but if they are, well, let me know. Well, I'm not entirely sure what I can do about it, but I'll do something, I'm sure. So anyway, what? Uh, okay, this is energy. Oh, okay, okay. This is energy. This is this script over here, the energy.gd. So what script? It's here, right? If I get blowed up, it's here, right? Yeah, this is where I get blowed up. So I get blowed up. So I want three. Whoop, not there. Three-way equals false. Homing equals false. There we go. I'll probably set a difficulty level in there, so they'll probably. I'll probably put in a. As is this. This if statement is worthless, but it's a placeholder for so I can implement the option to keep, not keep power ups later on. Thinking ahead is what I'm doing there. So right now it's if true. Later it'll be if difficulty equals false, or if keep power ups equals true, or whatever I wind up calling the variable. But right now, of course, true is always true, so it always is true, and it will always do that. And I'm over explaining this, aren't I? Well, that's what you tune in for, right? The over explanations. Next, I'm going to explain how these words are formed by something known as the alphabet. And I use the letters of the alphabet to make words. Jeez.
Bluebird underscore
Oh,
songster.
Someone's
Said,
saying something.
We love the alphabet.
Yep.
Bluebird underscore
It's a
songster.
good breakfast cereal
Said,
too, as I recall, but that
Yo,
was years ago.
A.
The voice to the chat does lovely things with multiple A's like that. Sure, like a human would say, "Yay!" No, no. Yeah, I. Fantastic. Good, good, good reading comprehension there, GLaDOS. It's not fair to GLaDOS. What is that? Lisa? Is that what that's called? Lisa? Liza? Zira. I don't know why I keep thinking it's Lisa. Anyway, Zira. Can't pronounce things for crap. I don't know if the other two can either. And what was I going to... Okay, that was the first thing I wanted to do, and it was done in like 3 seconds. So, I will probably implement more, maybe 1 or 2 more, power-ups as soon as I think of them. Like, exploding power-up, not quite so useful. Huh. there's a neat idea for an exploding power-up. Let me look at my document. Power-ups. Done. Homing shots. Done. Bigger shots. That's possible. 5D. Exploding shots, not in the same way the enemy shots explode, but one that breaks up. One that hits the enemy, and then breaks into smaller fragments and would shoot out in 2 or 4 directions, maybe? Yeah. Exploding shot. Dust Crusher. Don't worry, I'll understand what that means. Dust Crusher, what the heck, I'll explain it. Dust Crusher is a weapon in Mega Man 4 where you shoot out this big block of garbage, like literally, and when it hits the target, it breaks into 4 pieces that shoot, and those 4 pieces then shoot off in the 4 diagonal directions. And that's not a bad thought. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to implement it now, but I am going to think about it. I'm making a note. What I really want to do is fix all those darn sprites so they're not, so they're actually properly transparent, because it's been bugging me. It's been bugging me. Wait. Is this the right site? Did they change it since yesterday? Well, let me click a load an image. I'm going to take a look here and just do, okay. Okay. Sorry, let me pull up what the heck I'm doing here rather than just muttering to myself. I don't think this is the same site I used yesterday. I bookmarked this site, but I don't think this is the same site. Oh no, maybe it is. Okay, maybe this is correct. So let's see if I save as, download, download. Oh. Huh. Weird. Output online PNG tools 3. Huh. Well, just for the sake of argument, let's take a look at what I just did. Shot world, P-shot, homing, and I think I just did this one. So, oh, I need to move it into the art folder. Looking out my back door. Whoop. Did I just drop it in my music folder somehow? Yes, I did. Okay. Okay, now hang on. Hang on. Come on. Okay, alright. This should take 3 seconds, but my mouse is either oversensitive or not sensitive enough. doing weird things to me. Okay, here we go. So it'll be over here. There it is. Output. Output Online Tools 3 PNG. And let's just drop it over here. And we drop it over here. And now, as far as I can tell, that worked. Perfect. So I do want to rename that one. I think I can rename here. Rename. Let's call it Homing 2T. Alright, it was the other one's Gmiss. That's fine. But Homing 2T, T for transparent. Fantastic. Good. So let's, I don't think this is the same site, but that's fine. Gmiss. Wait. Okay, that's not the right one. Hang on, what are these? What is the original file called that I'm trying to fit? Nope, stop getting bigger. Don't do that. I'm having weird troubles with my touchpad. It's annoying. Anyway, Gmiss 2. Okay, let's go back over here. Gmiss 2. Gmiss 2. Gmiss 2A. Gmiss 3. Gmiss 4. Okay, so I did... The one I changed was 2A. I need Gmiss 2, Gmiss 3, Gmiss 4. Got it. There we go. Am I showing the right window here? I am showing the right window. Yay. So I believe this is correct. Yes, that looks correct. Download. Download. I'll rename these when I is this the same site I was using the other day? I don't know. We'll see. Import from file. Gmiss 3. Whoop. No. No. And there. Preview transparency mask, yes. That's a pretty easy site to use. If it wasn't for that 10-second wait for download. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked another one yesterday. I can't believe this is the same site I was using yesterday. I don't remember this 10-second wait garbage. And, okay. Import from file. Gmiss 4. There we go. Download. Download. Still 10 seconds? Good. It's not getting longer with each one. Now, while that's doing that, I'm going to go over here to my downloads folder and, okay, so this is homing thing 1T. This is going to be homing 3T. And this is going to be homing 4T. I'll go over here. Okay, we did that. There we go. We got homing 1T, 2T, 3T, 4T in the lower left. Which means I can go over to P-shot, get rid of this, 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 this. And we got 1T right here. Drag, thank you. Okay, 2, 3T, 3T, and then just gonna drag them in any order, and then I'll rearrange them. Okay, so this one goes over here. This goes over here. Yeah, and there we go. We have a. And let me run it, make sure it looks right in the program. Looking out my back door. I'm gonna get a copyright strike from singing all these old songs. Okay, so I'm just gonna play with this, and I'm gonna shoot stuff. Yeah, I need to make a little sound effect for when you pick up, make or find a little sound effect for when you catch. Maybe make the shot noise different for different shots. Oh yes,
Bluebird underscore songster said, "You just gotta sign them so bad the content algos can't match them."
Oh, that's a good idea. Looking up my front door. Yeah, we'll never get that one. Right, I want to...
Bluebird underscore songster said, "Like a fox."
Like a fox. Okay. Ah, there they are. Okay. Okay, good. They look like they're properly in. It's hard to exactly see, but I don't. Yeah, they're properly transparent. Now, that was the one that was bugging me more, but I want to fix the. I want to fix those other sprites. The trick is I have to resize them in something other than photos, because photos, turns out, sucks. I have other programs, I have other websites, I have other things. And, you know, most of those websites are probably not training AI on my images. It'd be hilarious if they were. Imagine that. Imagine this game being used as the new AI standard for graphics. Realism! Pop! I love that little pop. Yeah, I don't really like the homing shots much. But that's why I put in the normal shot restorer in case someone wants their normal shots back. Oh, I actually wanted the three-way shot. I don't know why I avoided that one. Stop giving me the homing shot. There we go, three-way shot. There we go. Oh, I lost the three-way shot. Anyway, what did I say I was about to do? Right, I was going to redo the explosion sprite shot for the enemy, not the explosion sprite, the enemy, the explodey bombs, to get rid of all its, to one, make it, you know, not a blurry mess, and two, make the black parts transparent. In fact, I should redo all my sprites, make them transparent. Yeah, without deleting the original sprites, because I don't like deleting things. Unless I really have to. Maybe in like a final version of this game, I would hypothetically delete the unused sprites. But I don't think they're taking up that much memory. I'm kind of curious as to how much memory they're taking up. Let's see. There for a minute. Like the guided missile sprites I just stopped using. 1K. Literally 1K. Let's see what the alien sprites are. Oh, they're weirdly the alien sprites take. I guess that makes sense that they take up more space. They are 8. No, I guess not. It's 8 by 8. The guided missile sprite is 64 by 256. That's interesting. Though maybe it's because they're not transparent. Oh, that's interesting. Alien 1 is 1.69K. Alien 2, the little jumpy guy, is 152 bytes. Not K, bytes. Literally 1/10. Alien 2 is literally 1/10 the size of Alien 1, even though they're both tiny 8 by 8 sprites. But anyway, the point I got distracted from, because that happens to me, I get distracted. The point is, if I have extra sprites cluttering up my code, unused sprites cluttering up my code, I'm not particularly worried about the extra 1K in this era of terabytes. Hungry. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Oliver. I've reached the point of the game development where I kind of just like watching the game work, where the game is working enough. The game is complete enough. It's not complete. I mean, of course it's not complete. There's a lot of placeholder everythings going on there. But it works enough that I can kind of enjoy watching it, playing it and watching it and, you know, shooting stuff. I didn't put a bunch of Z's in here, did I? See in a second, won't we? Look at that. Look at all them. Got 36,000 points. That's another thing I want to do. Bonus enemies. Kind of like Space Invaders, where there's an enemy that goes across the top of the screen. It's harder to. It's fast. It's hard to hit. It doesn't attack you, so there's no reason to shoot it. But it's also worth a lot more points than everyone else. Like in Space Invaders itself, the regular aliens are only worth 10, 20, or 30 points, depending on which alien. But the spaceship can be anywhere from 50 to 200 points, based on what looks like a random algorithm, but is actually not. I don't know if I'm going to go that far. I mean, I could. No reason I couldn't. The thing is, the whole point is to implement the thing rather than worry about how many points it's worth. I really like what I have so far. I mean, that's good. I'm supposed to like what I'm making. I'm just liking it too much. I've just reached a point where everything is stable and functional, and I'm enjoying it. I think what I might do is lower the number of shots on the screen depending on lower the number of shots on the screen depending on which power-up is active. So right now I think I can have 6. Yeah. Because I wanted to have 2 spreads of 3. But it seems like a lot of shots for regular shots, for the regular ship shot, since this is supposed to be the weakest shot, so it shouldn't be a rapid fire. You could add rapid fire, which would just be the normal shot, but you can have more of them on the screen at the same time, which is not a bad idea either. Would barely even have to change anything. Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe I'll replace the end shot with the, so you never go back to the basic shot once you upgrade. Replace the N power-up with an R power-up for rapid fire. That would let you do this, basically. Yeah. And that's why I'm just sitting here playing the game. I'm trying to get a feel for what I can add. I do want to fix those graphics. As the old commercial goes, I want to tighten up the graphics in level 2. And I think the homing missile will also have more shots on the screen at once, but not as many as rapid fire.
Bluebird_songster said, LOL. Bluebird_songster said,
are you LOLing at my reference?
The way they lied to us all.
Okay, I'm not sure I understood that reference. Also need to, I need to implement pause feature. Where I hit P and everything stops.
Bluebird_songster said, yeah, the reference.
Ah, okay. Good, I wasn't sure anyone would get that reference. But I made it anyway for, because I like making obscure references that maybe only one person will get. Yeah. Yeah, I like the feel of this. That's important too. I think shooting feels satisfying.
Bluebird_songster said, well, I think I'm your whole audience right now, so I guess mission success.
Yay! 100% of my audience understood my reference. Who else can say that? Whew, okay. Whoa, bit of a yawn there. Anyway, I am going to stop playing now for the sake of actually going to add stuff to the game. First, I'm going to make a note. 5E, rapid fire shot. 6 shots on the screen at once compared to normal starting shot, which only allows, I think, 2. I think 2 shots. Not technically, if I want to go for the really old-timey feel, we want 1 shot on the screen at the same time. But I'm going 2 because it's my game, and to heck with yas. Not to heck with yas, but yeah. I like it. So I want over here. Let's throw in var rapid fire bool equals false. And right here, let's see, I want it in not fun candle input, process delta. So where is max shots defined? Okay. Max shots. Oh. Colon. So we want max shots equals 6. There we go. Max shots equals 2. Whoa, what are we doing there? Oh, hang on, let me, okay. 3-way for rapid fire. Max shots equals 6. Elif homing. Oops. Homing. Max shots equals 4. That should be an S. Else max shots equals 2. Now, nothing sets rapid fire yet, but it will. It will. So yeah, I think I'm not going to have. I'm going to replace that power up that returns your normal shot, because the normal shot is going to suck. Instead, I'll replace it with the rapid fire shot, which gives you the normal shot but lets you have 6 shots on the screen at once. Which won't look too different from what's going on now, but, or not now, since I made the change already. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me start that back up there. Yeah, only 2 shots on the screen now. Now, the 3-way shot should also technically only have 2 shots on the screen, but it's 2 groups of 3, so... And the homing shot, 4 shots on the screen at once. And normal shot is back to 2. So what I'm going to do is let's do some implementing. Close that. So we'll go over here to... Okay, good. I didn't accidentally erase P-shot. That would have been wrong. So 1 ship rapid fire equals true. Ship rapid fire equals false. I haven't changed the icon yet, but ship rapid fire equals false. Okay. Okay, ship 3-way. If ship rapid fire. Okay. Ship homing, then I want 1 and 3. Okay, shift and type. Brandy, range 2, 3. Okay. There we go. So, let's take a look. Now, I haven't changed the sprite yet, so it's going to still show N for normal shots. So, yeah, 2 shots on the screen at once. A little, yeah, definitely feel a little nerfed. That's okay. So I'm looking for the N, is what I'm looking for. So of course I've gotten everything but the N. Ah, there we go, the N. There we go. Rapid fire. It doesn't even require any actual changes, because it's just the normal. It's just the normal shot. I can just have more of them on the screen at once. So all it has to change is the max shots parameter, unlike the other two, which require some, you know, actual alterations to the shot. Do, 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 flashy, flashy, flashy number. Yeah, that's good.
Harry Red said, "Me when space invades."
The space is definitely being invaded. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, try and drag things to the left here. Okay. Recognize that name. Welcome to the chat, Herrick Lil Red. Yeah, right now it's still have effectively infinite lives.
Songster said, "She invade on my space until I deflate."
Wait a minute. Man, I'm surprised the auto mod didn't catch that. The oversensitive auto mod. Just don't talk about the 3-way shots in this game. No, seriously, don't.
Harry Red said, "Deflate is the word of the year." Bluebird_Songster said, "Yeah, it's a pretty good description for my hopes for this year."
Yeah, it's been one of those years so far. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it at least doesn't get worse.
Bill Philly said, "I discovered you can talk about the 3-way shot, you just gonna be careful how you write 3-way.
Yeah. And hey, yo, Philly. Okay. Yeah, good.
Bluebird underscore songster said, Pro strat, pro strat.
Yeah, I was gonna put a fuck shot in, but I decided against it for various chat-related reasons. I don't even know what that would look like. That would be a very different game. Be playing a... Oh, interesting. Huh, rapid fire is still on even though I died.
Said,
oh wait, I didn't have it turn rapid fire off.
Revenge might have some inspiration for you, I guess.
Yeah, that was the one that was one of the ones I was thinking of. Oh, I don't have it set to shut off rapid fire when I die, do I? Just the others. Hypothetically, these... In practical sense, all these power-ups are mutually exclusive. In reality, I could turn them all on if I wanted, but I'm not sure what that would look like, really. So let's see what that would look like. No, it's over here in ship. Anyway, when I blow up... Yes, false. Yeah, okay. Three-way equals false. Homing equals false. Rapid fire equals false.
Bluebird underscore songster said, how did I never realize that game's full title was Mystique Presents Swedish Erotica, Custer's Revenge?
Because most people just call it Custer's Revenge, I guess. Okay, yeah, I didn't think adding.
Bluebird underscore songster said,
yeah, I guess most people just call it Custer's
Wikipedia,
Revenge.
I guess.
Sometimes Wikipedia does curse you with the forbidden knowledge. You have to be careful. Okay. And I think I want to do some graphics playing with here. So I've added another power-up. That's very nice. Or I didn't so much add another power-up. I weakened the characters. I weakened the ship's starting arsenal, which is something I've been meaning to do anyway. Six shots in the air at a time is a pretty powerful offense. So that should be a power-up rather than a... fact, it's three-way, max shots equals 6. L if rapid fire max shots equals 5. So yeah, the three-way, you can have the most shots on the screen at once, but they're in two groups of three rather than 6 shots. Rapid fire is down to 5 shots. Homing is 4 shots, but you can steer them, so that makes them a little more strategic than just firing blindly. And normally you can only have 2 shots on the screen at once without any other. Let me take a look at my various websites. Okay, let's go back over here to my make a PNG transparent website. No, I don't want to make a PNG transparent yet. Hold on, I'm just I'm doing a think. I'm doing a think. Good things usually happen when I do a think, or at least not bad things. I'm just trying to decide what this sprite should look like. Base, actually. I want guided missiles. View? Why does it look like this? Give me extra large icons. View, give me large icons. There we go, that's good. Okay, large icons. Translator, picture, removal, yeah. So I want, give me GWIS4. Come on. Open with paint. Okay, now I can switch to showing you the painto. Paint. So, before I do anything else, let's save this under a different name, which is save this under a different name, which will be Xplo 1, because it's new. Let's drag this over here. Let's full screen this thing. There we go. Now basically what I want to do is let's color picker. Want that color? Want that color for now at least. No outline, solid fill. Okay. Color picker it again. There we go. Solid fill. Okay, so we take, zoom in a little. Plus, 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 plus. because once you start here, no, I don't want that. I want this. Okay. Solid outline. Whoops. 1 pixel solid outline. Go. Why am I having so much trouble clicking? There we go. Okay. This is good. This is very good. That wasn't good. No. No. No, come back. Come back, line. Come back, blind sister. Wait. Having an annoying time here clicking and dragging anything today. I don't know what it is. That's not true. And when I say it's not true, I mean it's not true about the today part. Kind of acting up all weekend. Stupid thing. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Now let's take this and we mark it black. I see a red door and I want it painted blue. Oh no, didn't. Right, copyright. Copyright! Copyright! Me saying copyright like that might be copyrighted. Okay, there we go. We take the bucket dump and we go boop and boop. And we pick this and we go boop. Oh, hold on, that means I left something. Okay, yeah, it's not, doesn't connect up here. Anyway. Oh, dang. God dang dookie duke. Come on. Come on, partner. There we go. Whew, okay. Harder than I expected that to be. Okay, there's the shot, except I'm going to pick a different color. That's brown. Let's go with lime. This is Explode Neo 1. Now we hit Save As, PNG, Explode Neo. See, this time I'm just going to make it, design it at the right size from the start so I don't have to try and change its size. Ugh. You know what? I want to attempt something else before. Hold on a second. I'm going to wander over yonder there for just a moment, and I will come back literally within seconds.
Said, designing things at the right size, what a novel idea.
Let's just hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just give me a moment to do the thing. I want to get a pair of scissors from the other room so I can open up this little device here.
Bluebird _ Songster said, "This is real life, folks."
Draw stuff.
Bluebird _ Songster said, "You can't get this on TV."
So we'll use the pair of scissors to cut through the cord, holding this thing together. Yeah, there we go.
Bluebird _ Songster said, "Even reality television isn't brave enough to show it how it real is."
There we go. It's like $5. If it works, it'll be $5 well spent. If it doesn't work, well, it'll be $5 badly spent. There we go, perfect. I hope you could hear all that. Okay, this should make things a lot smoother. I like that. Proper right click. Oh yeah, okay, this is good. This is very good. This is yeah, let's put my old Mac on my lap here. Use it as a mouse pad. It's a little dirty. Let me wipe that off there. So grungy from sitting there gathering dust for all these weeks. Okay. It's maybe a little grungy before that too. But there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't this wonderful? It's like you can't look away, can you? There's a line in the middle of the screen. I mean, where are you gonna what TV show are you gonna get a big giant green line in the middle of the screen? So, yeah, this is good. I haven't used a mouse in a long time actually, but so what I want to do. Let's yeah, this is good. This is good. I have to say, I like this. So we go up here to edit. No, view. We'll put some grid lines in there. Rulers, maybe? No, I don't need the rulers. So now you've got a big green line with grid marks on it. So, now, let's see here. I'm going to get a selection. I believe it's 1, 2. Is 16. Yes, 7 by 8, 8 by 8. There we go. Just copy that. Perfect. Now we've got it's gonna look obscene here for a second, but don't worry, that'll soon pass. And I need this here as a guideline, not as an actual line. Okay. Okay. Well, things are happening in there. Okay, yeah, it looks a little obscene. That's okay, because I'm about to dump all that. Dump all that. Perfect. And that's Neo Explode 2. Now we save as. Goodness, this is... I didn't realize how frustrated I was getting fighting with my own mouse pad. Hang on. B. It's over. And oh, I should have done those first. I think that's right. This one is not going in there. Okay. Get rid of that. Cut. There we go. There we go. That's Neo Explo 3. And save as PNG Explo Neo 4. And we get and we put that here. Alright, it's easier to go down from the top than it is to go up from the bottom. Doop. And doop. Oh, gosh, this is... Golly gosh, she was Willikers, Wally. This is a whole new world of ease. Okay, that's doesn't look that great, but is it lopsided or is it just me? Hang on. It's just me. It looks like it's all... It's not a great looking explosion, but it's fine. Change the sprite later. Yeah. Actually, better if I... It would look a little rounder if I did this. I can always undo it. Okay. Let's see, Explo, Neo 3, open. That's good. I think I'll leave it in that order. Okay. Man, this is the realest thing you'll ever see on TV today. I mean, what's more real than a giant glowing pixel drawing stuff with pixels? Let's go back to that website. G transparent. Let's go back over there. Hang on a second. Okay, that's correct. So let's import from file. We want some Explosion Neo. Explo Neo 1. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I think as long as I leave this open, it'll recognize. Except I did it wrong, didn't I? It has to be a 256 by 250. No! I made it too small. Or too thin, anyway. Forgot to check the size of the original Explo sprites. Um, yeah, Explo Shot 1 is 8 by 8? No. 256 by 256. Yeah, okay, it's a square, but only the middle part. Crud. And I didn't. This is not a square. Poopy, poopy, poopy pants. It's gotta start over then, I guess. Damn it. After all that drawing. Not that bad. Okay, it's fine. So let's open Explo Neo 1. Let's start at the beginning. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that difficult to 28 times 256 and 256 by 256. That is amazingly wrong. Okay, hang on. ZZ. 64 times 256. I need to add. What is 256 minus 64? It's 108. Is that right? No, it's no, it's not 108. It's 90. It's 90. Wait. What the hell? Math. Math, why have you abandoned me? 92. 192. Okay, yeah, 192. And 192 divided by 2 is 192 divided by 2 is 96. 96 plus 64 is 160. Wait, is that right? I think that's right. Now we go stretch this out here. Perfect. That I did math correctly. So, I'll take a dump. There we go. That's what that should look like. Yes, I am saying take a dump deliberately when I refer to the paint. Because I'm crude. Okay, so that looks good. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it looks good. Second. Okay, let me do a. Just looking at stuff. Okay. So there's one. There we go. Up here. Yeah, this is good. Explo Neo 2. There we go. Zoom in. Once again. Zoom in yet? Whoop. Zoomed out too far. Right there. Yeah. Okay. So we want, once again, 64 and 96 is 160. Is that what I said it was? Yeah, 160 and then 256. There we go. And before, and then we'll go in, we'll get this, we'll zoom in. Oh man. Let's see, do I still have a, yes I do, I still have my little friend there, the pixel, the giant pixel. Except no, okay. Shouldn't start that small. It was correct the way it was before. Thing I was just adding. Come back. Come back. Come back, little pixel. Yeah, it's not actually 1 pixel. It's 8 by 8 pixels, but that's fine. That's the whole point. Giant pixels of doom, despair, and agony on me. Sweet depression, unending misery. And if it weren't for explosions, I'd have no explosions at all. Okay. Yeah, this is clearly unfinished, but I need to adjust my... Whoops. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I know what the problem is. Hang on a second. Before I do that, let me make the touchpad a little less. Let me turn off the tap on the touchpad, which I don't need anymore. Okay. Okay. Because I was accidentally brushing my finger against the touchpad, which was activating it. Okay. Whoop. I right-clicked by mistake. Technology. The future. Now it looks like it's giving me the finger. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There we go. Not the best looking explosion, but it doesn't have to be really. going to flash on the screen for half a second, so...
Ill Philly.
Whoop.
Said. The future is AI and humans are worthless. Didn't you hear Sam Altman?
Isn't he dead? Or am I thinking of someone else? Or is that the point? It's AI Sam Altman. Oh no. Come back from the grave. That was a plot point in Sky Captain: The World of Tomorrow, wasn't it? Okay, let me just take another look at what I got here. Let me take a look.
Ill Philly. Said.
Okay.
Sam Altman is one of the few alive people for which I wish it wasn't so sometimes.
That's the guy who owns Walmart, right? Or am I confusing him with someone else? Open. And open. Save as. Let's do
Ill Philly.
3A.
Said. That's the guy who owns OpenAI. I don't know about Walmart.
Maybe I'm thinking of someone else, but Sam Altman. I'm sorry. I thought it would said Sam Waltman, which is sometimes now I have to look up whether Sam Waltman is a Walmart guy. Sam Walton. Okay, yes. Yeah, okay. I was thinking of Sam Walton with a W, and he is dead. Whoops. My shrunk by... there we go. It's amazing how... Anyway, I don't need that window open. I don't need... Let's see here. It's the wrong window. I want... Okay, I want this. 3A. Okay, 3A. Okay. Okay. Do I have the right window up here? I've had the wrong window up this whole time. Dang it. Gall gosh dang it. No wonder, where is... I've been working over here. Redoing these sprites because they're not wide enough. They weren't wide enough when I made them before. So, 2, 4. I frankly don't trust the thing to stretch them properly in as it runs. 1. And, we'll see. We'll see if it looks right when I get done. Well, it kind of looks like the original Space Invaders ship, but it's not done yet, of course. Like, a lot like the original Space Invaders ship. But I'm going to round it off, of course. And, put that in there. We put that there, and we put that. Oh, got a leftover square in the upper left. It'll do. Okay. Needs to be, really does need to be rounder. I think I can do that. I think it's just a matter of not like this is gonna. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be Michelangelo. Turtle or the artist. Okay, there we go. That looks a little rounder.
Said, I was gonna make a Turtles reference.
I beat you to it. I don't know why Michelangelo was the first artist that came to mind, but most of the first artists that came to mind were also turtles, so. Kind of looks like a turtle since it's green. It's an exploding turtle. The frog is dropping an exploding turtle. That's not what's happening here. That's anyway. Okay. Then we're gonna hit save as. Do 4A.
Ill Philly
Drop more.
Said, if it's an exploding turtle, then it's Donatello.
Right. As Donatello does machines. I'm old. I will always refer to the original theme song rather than any of the newer show's theme songs. The original show kind of annoys me at times these days. Left an extra square over there again. That's okay. Don't hit command. Don't hit command C when I want command V. Nice. big old round dome-shaped explosion. Whoops. At least it will be once I fill it in all the way. Actually, I think like that. I'm gonna take off that top 2 rows. Dump, 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 dump. Okay. Now let's take a moment. If I'm not mistaken, I did actually save these where they belong. Explode Neo. Did I explode Neo 4A? Yes, 4A. Good. Okay. So, Shot World, Explosive, and Explosive 2. You do Explode 2, Explode 3. Okay. That's a little small, actually. It should go all the way across. Huh. But you know what? Let's see what it looks like in action before I start messing with anything else. Okay. Nice. Oh, right. I turned on all the power-ups at once. That's fine. I forgot I did that. It's pretty funny. Okay. Oh, yeah. Those explosions are too small. Especially considering the size of the hitbox. So yeah, I'll need to do some redrawing there, but they look a lot better. The color's more distinct. Maybe green isn't the first color that comes to mind when you think explosions, but maybe they're radioactive. Okay, good. They still do hit. I'd have an Easter egg way to start the game with all the, yeah. Oh, you know what I want to do while I'm thinking about it? Replace that N sprite. I don't even have to replace it exactly. I'm going to alter it. Go back to paint. Close this. So first thing I'm going to do before I fix these exploding sprites is N. I call that item object. Where is it? There it is. Power up N. So I'm going to take. Am I showing the right window here? I am. Gonna take R. Oops. Do. No. Do. Do. Uh, There we go. That's a good looking R. And open. And open! Power up N2. Open. Okay, I'm not actually sure those are the same. I made them the same there. Let's look in. Let's look in Godot where I'll be able to see them side by side. Heck, let me just start the game and see what happens here. Did I actually put the game on the... I did not. Okay. Ah, there we go. There's the R. Okay. Okay, that's good. That is very good. I got so used to tapping over the last few days that forgot I forgot I literally just shut that off. But anyway, R is done. Let's go back to paint. Yeah, Neo Explode 2, 3, and 4, they need to be bigger. Yeah, look how big Explode Shot 3. Interesting. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, like 4 has to be where it starts. Hmm. Can I... Let me load up 2 and just see. I can. Uh, oh, hang on. 200. Let's. Okay, problem is I don't want to resize the entire image. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to resize the entire image. I want to resize just portions of it. Oop. Okay, crop. That's useful. Let me see if I can do this. Maybe if I select an area deliberately first. Yes, okay. Okay, but not like that. Let's... to get edge to edge. And now shift it 200. Yeah, okay. Problem is I don't know if it's in the middle now. Whoop! I didn't mean to right click that. That's okay. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. First, copy. And it lines up with itself. Actually, I can just stretch this manually, can't I? This is 68 by 36 pixels, which means 36 times 2 is 72 pixels. 68 times 2 is, okay, wait. 68 times 2, because I've got to stretch it half to the left and half to the right. I can't just, so 68 times 2 is 136. 136 divided by 2. Hang on. 68 divided by 2 is 34. Right. 68 plus 34 is 102. So we got 102. And then 68 times 2 is, what did I say it was? 136. There we go. I knew there would be an easier way to just stretch that. There we go. Okay. Let's blow Neo 2. Let's blow Neo 3. I need an even number of pixels horizontally. There we go. 118. Oops. (108 by 66). 108 times 2 is 216. 108 divided by 2 is 54. So 108 plus 54 is 162. And then 108 times 2 is 216. See, 6 times 2 is 1. No! What the heck? My finger slipped on the right click button, which canceled everything for some reason. Glorch! Can I? No, the redo button is not working. Anyway, let's try this again. Let's do 64. Let's do up first. There we go, 128. Let me hit save. Again, 108. So 256. 108. Let me try a little less. No, 4. There we go. You don't have to carry. Don't have to carry the 1. So 104 times 2 is 208. 104 divided by 2 is 52. 52 plus 104 is 156. And 104 times 2 is, as I said, 208. There. And finally, yeah, this is easier than redrawing it from scratch. Bit of a pain in the neck, but it's still easier than redrawing it from scratch. Okay, 146 times 74. 74 times 2 is 148. So do that. Whoop. It's 149. 148. Save, so we kind of reset the 140. There we go. So 140 times 2 is 280. 140 divided by 2 is 70. 140 plus 70 is 210. Oh, in fact, let's just drag it to the edge here rather than calculating. There we go. Okay, that's no good actually. Hang on, let me do this correctly. Nope, nope. Don't. There we go. And I don't think I actually need to calculate this. I'll just drag it until it's touching the edge. And I'll drag this until it's touching the edge. And then I'll drag this until it is touching the edge. And there we go. Whew, okay, and this should have updated them in here. Let me just check that, make sure the shot's actually updated before I run anything. Sprite frames, yes. They don't look that great, but that's okay. They still look better than before, better than the blurry mess they were before. And let's take a... Did I turn my volume down? I did. Okay, so if I see no one said anything, so it's but there you go, rapid fire. Yeah, I don't particularly like the homing shots, but they're fine. Oh yeah, that looks a little, the explosion area is larger than the actual explosion sprite, but that's okay. Oh, you know, the explosion animation's a little too slow. Do you see that there? It's Let's see if that works a little better, because it's not hitting the third frame. Oh, I slowed it down instead of speeding it up. Hang on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, now it's hitting all 3 frames. Yeah. Only one problem. I am pretty sure it's not quite done yet. Yeah, because it's not transparent yet. So, but those sprites, I wanted to see how they looked before I made them transparent, because that's pain. It's not pain, it's just, So, here. Online PNG maker. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, I was about to, it's so easy for some reason to get distractipated. And so I want Explo Neo 1. Oh, free plan limit reached. Foop. You piece of garbage. Yeah, also bookmark this one. Does this one work? Oh, this one may work. This one may be good.
Ill Philly said. That website is a tease.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to... Okay, start new project. Let's try this. Try for free. This, kind of worries me here, but let's see here. How is that? No, I don't need to make a t-shirt out of my, Where's the thing that lets me actually add the file? Wait, is that it? 3 dots? No? Where's the... Well, I guess I could have added page, but... Where's the, Ugh! Uploads! There we go. Upload. There we go. Let's, upload a few, Oh my goody goody gumdrop gracious golly gosh gee whiz willikers. Let's see if I can upload 4 items as 4 different images. There we go. Okay. What do you mean remove background is pro now? I only bookmarked this because it's, Oh. What's happening here? What is happening here? Yeah. goody. Okay, let me do some web searching here. Searching. Things are annoying me here. Let me, let's try this again. Okay. Try this program. Um, okay. Okay. Phew. This is stupid. But it works, so, D. Yeah. Transparent background. Start again. Do I reload the image? Pick. Editing tools. Transparent. Okay. This should be the simplest thing in the world. Let me look at Paint itself. Let's see if it can handle it. Supposedly it can. Supposedly it can make backgrounds transparent. So let me turn off the grid lines to make this easier to see. sure it knows what the foreground and what the background is. Huh. No, it blurred the edges. I don't understand why it's so difficult. To make something transparent. Day and age. I mean, it's not difficult, clearly. It's difficult to find a tool that makes things transparent without having to pay, having to sign up for a subscription. Okay, let's try this one. Upload image. Art. Explode Neo 2. Oh goodness, I think that worked. Oh, this is Canva? Okay. Reload. Go back a page. Upload. Image through. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. And it's hilarious that this is the preview because it's the preview is only 256 by 256 pixels. So try this again. Oh, hold on a second. I banned a dude. Get the ban a dude in there. Do. Do these spammers really think that if they come in one more time, I'll change my mind about, I'll go, hey, wait a minute. This really is a good idea to pay some stranger. Okay. So let's try this again. Explosive. Put this here. Delete. Explosive 2. And this is up here at Explode-Shot. Perfect. Perfect. And perfect. That frame, we delete that frame, and we delete that frame. And it is now. We hit save. We hit play. We bring up Space Deflators. And let's take a look. Let us take a look. It's in a book. An exploding rainbow. Damn, I didn't want to get hit there because I lost all my power-ups. Since I cheated to start with power-ups. There we go, I'd rather have the... Yeah, I like it as an R better than N. It's a better looking R than an N, too. I think I'm going to eventually, not even eventually, that should be a no-brainer. Ah, there we go. Yes, Yes! Yes!
Il Philly said. Insert M. Bison yes.
Yes, and hopefully it is now easier to see the difference between the exploding shots and the normal zigzaggy shots. Even before they hit the ground.
Bluebird_songster said. Oh hey, yeah.
I mean, and of course that blue box will not be in the final game. That's just that's just there to see the hitboxes.
Bluebird_songster said. They look different now. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just spent the last hour redesigning them, so, redrawing them. So I will do the same thing to these aliens. But maybe not right this second? Yeah. Yeah, so those sprites were bugging me. They've been bugging me for a long time, and I figured this, now that I don't have any fires to put out, as it were.
Il Philly said. Grunkle P spends 1 hour redesigning shots chat. Why is the shot so shite now?
Yeah, well, I don't think it was a whole hour, but maybe it was, because not just redesigning it, but also wrestling with websites trying to get transparency to work. Excuse me. My goodness. Hopefully dinner soon. But, oh no, it's not time yet. Didn't have as much of a breakfast as I wanted, really, so, maybe. But, or lunch. No, I like this. It looks better. I may animate that shot. I have some mental images on how I want it to look. Animate the shot as it falls, not just as it explodes, since it is two different animations. Yeah. Looks a lot better. Transparent. No, the ship, my ship is transparent, as I recall. want to edit the power-up sprites just a little bit, make them different colors. But it looks good. It looks good. Paint. There we go. Let's look at paint. I want to open. Power up. Power up. E. Right. I mean that's the 3. So let me first. There we go. That'll looks a little more like a 3. I'm gonna make it turquoise. Yeah. Oops. These I don't want to be transparent. Okay, so there's power up E. Power up E2. Where were you, turquoise? Turquoise? Yes. So, dump. There we go. Now we open. Power up N, which is no longer actually an N, it's an R. It's okay. There's a new, and we pick. That's brown, gray, light gray, red. Because it's an R, so it should be red. Power up. N2? N2, there it is. Zoop.
Ill Philly said, "Can't fault you there."
Logic. R is red. Okay. So 3 was turquoise, R is red, and so H should be let's see here. H should probably be H is yellow. probably be red, blue, green, but I don't want to. Power page 2. Zoom in. I forgot what color I said it was going to be. Yellow. It's going to be yellow. So.
Ilphilly said, technically, it'd be red, green, blue.
That's true. Yeah, let's take a look at what this looks like. With the new here we go. New 3 sprite. New H sprite. It's a little discolored because of the blue box indicating the hitbox, but they're different colors. But I like it. Simple little change, and the 3 now looks a little more like a 3 rather than a backwards E, even though it absolutely was a backwards E. But yeah, I wanted an energy capsule without knowing what I was going to do with it. Sprite is still called E. Yeah, they look good. R is red. H is yellow. 3-way is turquoise. And there's the 3-way shot. I wanted to see that one again. That's why I was hanging around. Yeah, I like that color. Is it the same? Hang on. Is it the same color as the homing shots, though? Doesn't look like the homing shots, because for one thing, the homing shots move a lot faster. I think it is the same color as the homing shots, but I think it'll be okay. The 3-way shot is a lot slower moving, and it doesn't move sideways, so... Okay. It's nice, ooh, just let myself get blown up a few times. It's kind of nice getting to work on the aesthetics after dealing with so many bugs. Bugs. And I'm not talking about rabbits. Yeah. So, I'm not quite sure what to do next. Could look for a new explosion sound for the frog, I suppose. I want to make new enemies, but I don't necessarily want to do that right now. Because I want to design those. I'm going to have to design those enemies in various programs, probably starting with Paint. I'll be honest. This game is a lot. It's coming together finally. It was starting to feel a little hopeless there for a bit. When I was having such difficult problems. Problems that were so bad that no one even knew they could happen. So let me look at my list of stuff to do. Three-way shot, rapid fire shot, done. Placed with rapid shot, rapid fire shot. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. It's not anything major, but it's just something that's bugging me. I have a variable called pause, but it doesn't really pause the game. It, Okay, that explosions noise is getting annoying. There we go. Let's remove that. So I've reached the portion of the show where I just want to sit here and think about what I'm going to do next. I think I want to add... Okay, the things I want to do actually next. I think I have all the power-ups I want for now. I think... So we're going to look at this. I have all the power-ups I want for now. Let's drag this out of here. And we're going to put it down here. In the fixed. I'll renumber that later. But, I think I will work on some new types of enemy shots. I need to add more bosses, but I need to sketch them first. I'm far enough into the development of this game. Just to change my thought pattern in the middle of a sentence. My last game I had planned much further ahead. This game I do not have a clear idea of what I want the bosses to look like other than one other. And I think a couple of them I want to just be bigger versions of the regular enemies. But more important than what they look like, I'm not sure. I don't have a good idea of uh, what they do. I don't have a good idea what they do. Like the frog has his double eye laser, but that's pretty straightforward. It's just basically the enemy's normal shot, but with a different sprite. It fires more often, it moves faster, but it's just basically the normal shot. So, what I need to do is at some point just sit down, design some boss ideas. Something I think I can implement, which is pretty surprising when you get right down to it. The things that I think I can implement. Cause some days I feel like the dumbest programmer who ever lived, and then other days I'm like, oh yeah, snap and it's done. Cause if I do say so myself, I'm not that bad a programmer. I can usually break down ideas into the smallest steps to implement them. I don't know if my solutions are always as elegant as I would like, but if they work, I am happy. Let's, yep. So anyway, I don't know if the frog will be final boss, but he might now that he has a name. Giro. Giro the frog. Frog Giro. He is definitely the big frog. A name. He's the big frog. I mentioned this before, I believe, when I was designing Find the Frog on as part of Find the Flag. But there was when I was a kid, I went to Fairview Day Camp, and the monster that haunted the lake, the pond, really was just called the Big Frog. So he was kind of inspired by that. And I also put him in this game because I had a nice, easy sprite to play with. What is this pox in here? I want to. Yeah, I want to work on a pause feature in a title screen so the game doesn't just start immediately. The current thing where I have to hit a button to start them moving is actually just a placeholder since they're still shooting. I think I want to implement some kind of pause before your first life starts. I think I want, maybe I'll just show here, 3A, maybe only show live score between deaths and or stages. So they're not showing all the time, which gives me more room to maneuver. Gives me more of a play field to play with. Since the ship and the aliens are actually fairly large compared to the size of the play field, there isn't that much room to squeeze in the score and the lives display. Add a sound effect. Yeah, I want to add a sound effect that bleh. Sound effect for picking up a power up. Preferably not stolen from another game. Do that right now. Let's just look over at my good old friend Pixabay. Let's see here. Sound effects. Power up. Let's see here. Do I have that? No, I don't. Window capture 2. No. No. Is that it? Oh. No, it is not. Come on. Power up sound library. What window did I just have open? Oh, okay, that's fine. Ah! Okay, I have this turned up too loud. I just broke my own eardrums. Clean pickup. Okay, I kind of like that one. I'm going to download that one. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if I have this turned up properly to hear that. Desktop audio? Yeah, probably is coming through. Audio. Okay, guys. No. Did I just grab that one? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Time warp effects. I've forgotten. Yeah, what was the other one I wanted to... No. 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 Yeah, like that one, maybe. Yeah, I probably won't use all these sound effects, but I want to... Power flux. That one sucks. put a hyphen in there and see what we got. No. I want something spacier. Huh, that one's funny, but... Power flux. There 8-second long sound effect. Yeah. 181 pages of yeah, power up with a hyphen is very different from power up with no space. Yeah, you think that's a power up sound effect? Sound like Pee Wee Herman there for a second. Pew! I'm gonna open Dragon Studio stuff in the new sound, but tab. Yeah, no, I think okay, this is fine. Going to drop the sounds into sound folder and then see which one I like best. I think I like that time warp sound, honestly. Now we'll go here. There's art. Open sound effects. Go back over here. Got energy. I want this to be a child node of energy. Yeah, child node of energy. Audio. Stream player 2D. Power up. Now. Let's see here. Load. Sounds. Which is the one I just... Time warp. Okay, so let's... Power... And that's... I'm not sure if this is the sound effect I really want to use, but we'll see. Come on, Space Deflators. There we go. Oh, that's not right. Hang on. Yeah, I like that I'm at the part of the game where aesthetics are starting to be important. Now it won't give me a... oh, there's one. Hear anything. I messed something up. Well, we'll see if I messed something up. I'm going to close that. Go back here and look at this. Did name it power? Okay, so yeah, it does not. It recognizes power up. Did I? Am I doing this right? It is dot play, right? Okay, that might not be the sound effect I want after all, but it okay, let me just go over to space. Let me hit play. Okay. Chip blue. Play. Okay. So the command is right. Power up dot play, not dot playing. Back. I'm not mistaken. Okay, there is a instant of static when the sound is supposed to play. So it's trying, but it's not playing it. Let me see if there's a problem with the sound itself. See if there is a problem with the sound itself by replacing this sound with a different one. Load sounds. Try this one. Okay, that's theoretically the sound. You hit save, make sure it's actually saved the sound effect. No, I can hear that. I can hear that there is a momentary glitch of sound. But it wasn't even that time. Yeah, most of the time there's just momentary, instantaneous glitch of sound rather than playing the sound it's supposed to play. Let's take a look here. Do I simply have power up dot play? Yeah, power up. So I activate the sound manually by clicking on playing over here. I wonder if the problem is just that the file name is too long and it doesn't like it. Probably not, but you know, I could always look at the file name and see. Let's see here. Free sound community. Oh, they didn't import properly. Probably because of the long name. Let's see here. Time warp. Probably has something to do with it. They didn't import properly. Now it looks like it's yeah, the name was just too long. Now let's see if it plays. Here we go. Nothing. Weird. Very weird. Okay, I'm gonna fix this before I stop. Is the screen even showing there? It's not, so screw it. Just the problem is here, and the problem is here. Source. Let me rename those other files too, and see. Oh no, it did import them. Rename them anyway. Power up. High energy. Go over here. Let's see here. Load. High energy. It's an audio stream player 2D, just like all the others. That's good. You don't need to see what I'm doing here to, I'm just gonna grab this power up that just dropped. Yep. Whoa, okay, hang on. Okay, that worked. It worked after all, even though that is the wrong sound effect. Load. Okay, so let's look at Forgot that that was a whole musical number there. Save. And is the game still running over here? It is. So hopefully. How weird. How weird. Let's go to my good old friend, print debug. Sure, that's a thing you can print, but we'll see. Hang on, did I add some Z's in there? I did. Come on, no Z's. No Z's. There we go. Let's hit it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just print power up by itself. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Says it's an audio stream, but it's not playing. It is hitting it. I can barely hear a noise starting, but it is not playing. Which is weird, because there's, like, you could hear all the other sound effects, the shooting, the exploding, the enemy popping. But this sound? Not at anywhere from nothing to just a rasp of static. Just a momentary. Bizarre. This is not major error by any means. But I can't figure out what's causing it. It should work. So I'm gonna have to do some research. And take an aspirin and but I think I've made a bit of progress today. I like it. I now have some power-ups, or not some power-ups, an additional power-up. I have set things transparent that need to be transparent. I redrew the explodey bombs that I've wanted to redraw ever since they came out blurry and horrible looking. Added color to the power-ups. Hypothetically added a sound effect to the power-ups, but broken. Keep forgetting. Maybe I should set that if true to if false, so it doesn't take away my power-ups, but I wanted to make sure the taking away power-up routine worked. It's just making a little spit noise. Okay, have the game up in the window there? I do not. Man, that makes nothing like audio only for good television. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So let's look at power up. Do I have this set correctly? What if I turn on autoplay? Oh, interesting. Okay, autoplay plays the sound right at the start when the game starts. When the sound loads, it immediately plays. I just want to see. I'm gonna put high energy on again. Does that one seem to work even though it is not even remotely the kind of sound I want? Okay. Start playing on its own. Uh, huh. Okay. Let me look at some of these other sound effects. See if I have visibility, ordering. Okay, yeah, texture, process. Okay, process is inherit priority, physics priority. Let's see here. Inherit priority, physics priority. Auto translate, editor description, playback type default, stream maybe. Load. Let's what was that one I wanted to use? Time warp. Maybe it should be, need to be stream. Let's see here. Okay. I'm all out of ideas and I'm all out of energy. So I am going to go all out of this stream. I will first I will add this to my list of bugs. To a direct copy and paste of the command that's not working. Here. One. Power up play is not working. So there we go. There's my bug to fix for Friday. And in the meantime, I'm going to go get some breakfast and take a nap and, old people things. So I will see you on Friday. Friday. Fantastic Friday. Good night, everybody.